Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today I decided I wanted to give a new type of pick a card a try. It's new to me, it's not new to pick a cards out there on YouTube, but it's something that I have never done, so I'm going to do a little test run here. We're going to give it a try. It's what does your person think about you and what is their intentions? So we'll get a sense of, is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? How do they feel about you, or what do they think? And today, we're picking with stuffies because I recently had a girlfriend who passed, who crossed over, and for my last birthday that I saw her at, she gave me this koala bear because it was always one of my spirit animals growing up, and she knew that. So she just wanted me to have something from her that reminded me of her when she crossed. And she was with me today. So I just knew I had to use the koala, and then I had to go search the house for some other stuffies. But anyway, this is what I came up with. We have pile 1 with the koala, pile 2 with the dinosaur, and pile 3 with the grumpy octopus. Look at that. He's got a puss face on. How cute, right? But all right, so there are the piles, and I jumped ahead because I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. Are you ready? Here we go. All right. So the healing is sent. Now you can choose your piles. Pause the video if you have to, and then you can jump right to your timestamp. But, so since this is a test, we're only doing 3 piles today because I just want to see how it goes over with you guys. And if you guys like it, make sure that you give the video a like so I know to add it to the lineup, so that we do it on a weekly basis, okay? So, I love hearing the feedback anyway. You guys know that. I love hearing from you. I can't respond to everybody, but I at least acknowledge your comments, I hope. I hope I do anyway. So, okay, let's get started with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, if you chose the koala, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to do charms at the end of this one, so hang on for them too, okay? So here we go. We're going to jump right in. We have the Magician, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the King of Wands. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, pile 1. This is amazing. So your person thinks that they think very highly of you. They think you're the magician. They think that you're skillful. They think that you're creative. They think that you're a boss. They really do. They think very highly of you. They also think that you're their soulmate. So there's a deep love connection here. This person feels very deeply for you. They think that you're their soulmate. But they also think that you're warm, loving, and kind and generous. And they really want to build something here with you. 6 of Cups tells me that you make them feel like they're like a kid again. It's quite possible that you knew them from childhood. You've known them for a long time. That maybe you were friends with your kids, and they're like remembering. They're having some memories of I don't know, maybe having a crush on you when you were a kid, even if it didn't go anywhere. It could be something like that, but all in all, I do feel like you bring up those childlike feelings that you make them feel young at heart. You make them feel like a kid again. So that's pretty cool. Your person, they're ready to make a change. So if they're not in your life, they're ready to start something new. with you. They just want to have this opportunity. They do, and they want to make the most of it. They are trying to figure out a way to come into your life. They probably are going to want to travel with you. I feel that a lot too, but they're definitely wanting a change. So they're definitely looking to have this new start with you. King of Wands is somebody who's like passionate and definitely wants to build something solid, something long term. Yeah, this is somebody who's persuasive, somebody who's confident. They're friendly, but they want what they want, and looks like they want you. This is really exciting. Hopefully you feel the same about them. But yeah, this looks good. All right, let's get some, oh, am I crooked? I'm crooked. There we go. That's better. Let's get some romance angel cards. Let's see what comes out. Honeymoon. Look, I said they're going to want to travel with you, right? They're going to take you on a trip. They're for sure. Soon after you guys get together. I don't think it's going to be long, but they are definitely going to travel with you as soon as you guys agree to this relationship. I do feel like it's true love. I think it's true love for both of you. I think that this is the romance of a lifetime. I really do. Yeah, remember I said that you make them feel like a kid again. There's going to be a lot of playfulness, a lot of enjoyment, a lot of seeing things through kids' eyes. You're just going to find so much enjoyment with each other and in each other. You're going to do a lot of fun things together, and you're just going to really enjoy being together. This is amazing. This is amazing, Pile 1. Please bring this person to me. Amazing. Okay. Let's go. Let's get some more cards. All right, Dawn, you hear that? This Pile 1, I think this is my pile. So help out here from the other side, okay? We got Imagine Solutions and Live Life to the Fullest. Okay. So your person's getting creative here. Your person's figuring out a way that they can come in. I feel like they're nervous. I feel this nervous energy. I feel like they're scared. They know that they want you, but they're scared to let you know. They're afraid of rejection here, it looks like. So they're coming up with some kind of creative way to either bump into you, or if you know who this is, to reach out, make conversation. They're trying to come up with a way to slide in, to slide in those DMs. They're getting creative here. Because they're ready. They are so ready for you. They want to live life to the fullest, and they know they want to live it with you. They know that you're their soulmate, and that they want to have fun with you. They want to travel with you. They just want to have all these amazing moments and adventures with you. Again, how amazing is that? Excited for you, Pile 1. So excited for you. Hopefully, this is a person that you want in your life. Whew. It has to be reciprocal, so. Master Teacher and Joyful Restriction. Okay. So I just think that Master Teacher is that they feel like they can learn a lot from you. Like I said, with this Magician card here, they feel very, they think very highly of you. They think that you're very competent, very smart, very accomplished. And they feel like they could really learn from you, or that you can learn from each other, Yeah, I think that they just really respect you. However, they're in their head. They, like I said, I felt a little bit of nervous energy. Yup, here they are. They're in their head. They're worried you're not going to want them. They're worried about rejection. So I think that their guides are trying to push them through that. I think their guides are trying to help them release that fear so that they can come forward and reach out to you. All right, let's get some more cards. Oh. Okay. Action and third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so did I mess up this? Am I hitting the camera? What is going on? Maybe I just need to bump them up. Okay, so they're getting the courage to take action. It looks like they're gearing up for it. It looks like their guides are really working with them, saying, and giving them divine action, giving them inspired action to say, now's the time, reach out, go for it, shoot your shot. And it feels like they're getting ready for that. The third chakra is solar plexus, right? So that's all about our desires. So they know that they desire you, and they know they need to take action towards you. I think that they might be afraid that if they don't shoot their shot, they're going to lose you to somebody else. I feel like they're having that kind of energy too. I feel a lot of nervous energy here. So it's not only that they're afraid of rejection, but they're afraid that you'll move on with somebody else. So I have a feeling they kind of know that you're single right now. So they want to move forward. They're, like I said, they're trying to come up with these creative ideas to slide in, right? But yeah, they desire you. They really desire you. Look at that King of Wands energy up there. They are hot for you. And they're starting to build the courage. So you might be hearing from them soon. At least it feels that way. All right, let's get a love advice card, and then we'll pull some charms. It just feels good. Just feels really good. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So, here we go. Hopefully you want this person as much as they want you, because they're coming in and it's going to be amazing. And they just want you to be grateful for it. They want you to be grateful for this opportunity. And know that you are worthy. You're both worthy of it. You're both worthy of this amazing relationship. All right, let's get some charms. Let's see what comes out. Oh, there's a lot of charms here. All right, so a moth. So there's a change. Remember, I did say that somebody's looking for a change here, right? Maybe they're tired of being single, tired of dating. They're going to reach out to you. Yeah, and you don't have to change yourself at all. They're going to love you for just you, because you're pretty amazing. Yeah, look, more transformation, more butterflies, a new life. That's what they want. They want a fresh start. They want this new life with you. Look how much love there is. Look, they're cutting ties with what no longer serves them, which is probably that fear, because they're going to start moving towards you. At least this is their sign that they better step it up. Hopefully they're watching this too. But luck is definitely on their side. So I feel like you're going to reciprocate. I really do. This is going to feel like a gift. And this is definitely guided by your angels. My elephant, for me, elephants are definitely a spiritual animal for me. And it's about intuition and being connected. So I definitely feel like the angels are bringing you two together. Look, we got a dinosaur. What does the dinosaur mean to me in this reading? I just feel like this dinosaur Okay, so, all right. I'm feeling fear with this as I hold this. And I know that they're scared to come forward, but I think that you might be scared too. I'm feeling this for you. I'm feeling this for you, Pile 1, that there's some fear here that they might not be right for you, or they're not the one. But I think that this dinosaur is so loving. It's a friendly dinosaur. It's not one of those scary ones. So he's not going to eat you. Or maybe he will. Anyway, that was bad. I just feel like this dinosaur is like friendly and is worth it. I feel that they're rare. This is a rare connection, and I'm really liking it. Now, the chameleon to me, or the lizard, whatever that is, I always read it as a chameleon. That, you guys are adaptable to change, and you're going to go for the flow, and you guys are going to be ready for this. You guys are going to be adaptable, which is awesome. Here we got my sea turtle. So remember I said you're traveling. You're going to take a trip together. So maybe it'll be someplace warm where you can go snorkeling and see a sea turtle or something. Either that, or it's just going to be so worth it, because the sea turtle has such a hard journey from the time that they're born. Like coming out, once they're hatched from the eggs, they got to make their way to the water without being eaten, right? So I just feel like this is something that's tried and true. Like it's the determination is there, and the determination will pay off. Look, you got the infinity symbol. So that's soulmate. That's you guys have past lives before, and you're going to have future lives. This is soulmate. This is you guys connected forever, right? So then you got the month of February, August, and October. So they could be birth dates, or I don't know, something important that might happen in your relationship during these times. And lastly, you got the pie. And I just think that this is just something sweet and amazing. That's all. All right, Pile 1. Like I said, if you want to see this reading again, if you liked it and you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because I want to have you here. I'd love to have you. I'm so grateful for all my subscribers. So anyway, until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the purple dinosaur, then this is going to be a reading. He was a little chewed up. I think Ghost got a hold of him and chewed his eyeball, but he still works, right? He's still cute. So, yeah, let's just jump right in, okay? We're going to get 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 3 of Swords. Whoa. All right, Pile 2. Your person is scared here. All right, so the good news is that your person feels like you're their 10 of Cups. You're their happiness. They know that they could be really happy with you, that they see you as their light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe they see you as their happiness. So that is good. However, this person, I guess, has been hurt a lot. There's a lot of heartache here. I'm really feeling the need to heal this person, because there's a lot of sadness here. Your person has felt alone in this world. They have their walls up now. They feel like, that they're scared. They're scared to open up. They're scared to let somebody in because of all this heartache. Look at this. They're afraid you're going to hurt them like everybody else did. So this relationship might take some time. You might have to break down those walls kind of slowly. Okay, so it might need some finesse here because they do, like I said, they do see you as their happiness. They would love to have a relationship with you, but they are really afraid of getting hurt again. They're afraid of taking a chance. So this might take some convincing on your part. So let's get some more cards. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, sorry about that. Engagement, finances and careers, and romantic feelings. Okay, let's move these up because I'm going to need room. So, look, they would love to be engaged to you. They would love for this relationship to go to a deeper level. You know, they definitely want commitment. They're afraid. They're afraid of it. And there might be some issues with finances. They might be afraid that they don't make enough for you. So they might have some anxiety with that as well. But they definitely have romantic feelings for you. So they definitely feel for you, but they're not feeling good enough. They're not feeling worthy right now. So maybe you can help them change that. Because they're pretty down on themselves. All right. Let's get some more cards. What do we got here? We have faith and be open to love. Okay, so that makes sense, right? Your person is learning to have faith. They're learning to be open to love, to not be so closed off. Your person's been so hurt. They need to have more faith. I think they know that. And I feel like they are starting to get more in alignment with this. I feel like they will eventually have faith in you and this relationship and where it could go. And they will open to love. But it's like I said, it just might take some convincing and some time. So go slow. Don't rush it. Just kid gloves. If this is somebody that you really want in your life, this is what they're feeling. So their intentions are that they would love to have a relationship with you, but they're afraid. So maybe you could just let them know that you're interested if you are. And if you're not, then let it go. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, hang on, dropping cards. Oh, shoot. Okay, what do we got here? We got loss and deceit. Yeah, see, they were lied to. They were either lied to or cheated on. So they probably went through a really bad breakup that they're not completely over. They might be over the person, but they're not over the hurt. They're not over the betrayal. They gotta let that go. Whew. I'm just gonna get some more cards because there's really not a whole lot to elaborate. That they're just feeling scared. See, community and third eye chakra, sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. All right, so here we go. So I feel like they do have a bigger community than you might. So like maybe you have a small friend circle, but they have a larger friend circle, and they might want you to join in. Whatever this is, like I feel like they have that need to be included or to be parts of something. I feel like they need that community because they've been hurt. So it's kind of like it fills a void inside of them. So you might have to either to join their community somehow. So maybe they're on a sports team, so you might have to join the sports team, or at least go cheer them on. Or they're going to drag you into this community somehow, right? And I don't think you're going to mind it, especially if you keep your friends group small. I don't think you'll mind that, because it'll give you more to do as well. Archangel Metatron is helping your person open up their third eye chakra. So they're opening it up to their intuition, to have faith, to trust what their angels and guides are giving them. So I feel like the angels and guides are telling them that you are perfect for them, and that they could give you a chance, and then they'll be safe. So I do feel like your person has romantic feelings. They got to get over this fear before they make a move. So let's get a love advice card. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows. So, there you go. This is saying, don't be too clingy. Don't be too forceful. Take it slow with this person. Let there be closeness, but make sure that you're giving them space, that you're not going to make them go running scared. Okay? Because I feel like your person's a runner. I feel like they will run if you don't play your cards right. So, okay, so let's just jump into the charms, because this is pretty straightforward reading. I wish it was better. I do. Pile 1 had an amazing reading, so I don't feel like this. I feel like this could be a good relationship. It's just going to take some time to develop. That's all. All right, so what do we got here? We got the fairy. So yes, this could be magical, okay? This could definitely be magical, and they want you to see the bigger picture here, that this relationship's going to be worth it if you just put the energy in, okay? Something beautiful will bloom, but whatever you do, do not play games with this person. Be open and honest as much as you possibly can, because they've been hurt, and they're not going to, don't give them a reason to run, because they will. They are going through a transformation. So like I said, their angels and guides are trying to open them up some more. So they are going through that. So they will get better eventually. But they're holding on to that past pain way too much here with this clip. They're holding on to that heartache. And, I don't blame them, because heartache sucks. Nobody wants to feel like that. So I understand, but they got to let it go. They got to release it in order to move on. And again, I feel like their intuition is opening up. They will. They just need to be a little grounded, right? They need to be anchored. They need to be anchored to Mother Earth. They just need some grounding. They're going to be okay. Again, though, they're holding on to that past pain like a dog with a bone. They're just holding on to it way too tightly. You got the sea turtle too. So this is going to be a journey. This is going to be it might not be easy. They've had a rough go of it. So, but I feel like once they get to the sea, once that little baby sea turtle makes it from the nest to the ocean, that it's smooth sailing. That it's going to be fine once you get over this rough patch, which once your person does anyway. You got Boo, which is always a surprise to me. But it came with October. So I feel like maybe something around Halloween is going to be important to this relationship. So something significant is going to happen on or around Halloween. Okay. Pile 2. Give the video a like if you like this reading, because if you want to see this type of pick a card again, please give the video a like so I know, okay? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, because that helps me a lot and makes me so very grateful. Thank you for that. And until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3, if you choose my grumpy octopus. I just love love this guy. I don't know why. Then this is going to be your reading. So we're going to just jump right in and see what comes out. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the World, Seven of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. All right. Pretty good reading. So, your person feels lucky that you're in their life. They feel lucky that there's a possibility here. They're excited. They're excited for you. You're their wish come true. You are definitely a dream for them. Now, they are very happy to have this new start with you. There's going to be an ending and a new beginning. So they are hoping that this new beginning is with you. I feel like you have been working really hard. Or they've been working really hard. Yeah, they. I feel like they're just a hard worker in general. And I feel like you're going to be a much needed break for them. Right? There's this new cycle starting. So I feel like this new cycle is going to bring so much love. But it's also going to bring a little bit of a break from the work because your person is a very hard worker. But yeah, you are going to be a wish come true for them. They're looking for love, but they've just been concentrating on work. But they definitely want new love, and I feel like you're here to give it to them. So, yeah, that's good. All right, so let's get some more cards here. Let's get some romance angels. Oh, there we go. Hang on one second. Let your friends help you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Chemistry. All right. I gotta pull these up because... Let your friends help you. So I feel like you have a lot of friends. And is that what? Give me a second here. All right. So I feel like your person is going to be happy to see that you have friends. You know, for some reason, I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but for some reason I'm feeling like they might not have a big friend circle and that they're going to be happy that you do. Or happy that you like to be social. I feel like you like to be social, and I feel like maybe your person works so hard that they're not really social. That Seven of Pentacles kind of tells me that they might be an introvert. So I feel like your person... it'll be a relief to have someone who has friends because I feel like maybe their friend circle is small so that you could bring them around and do things. But I also feel like your person's going to want to talk about a lot of things. I think that they're really going to want to get to know you on a deep spiritual level, not just surface. They're going to ask a lot of questions and they're going to want to get to know you. And they're not going to allow you to keep secrets. It feels like they're just going to keep having these heart-to-heart conversations with you until they know everything that they need to know. So just be aware of that your person needs to know. And it's not because they're nosy. It's just because I think knowledge makes them feel secure. That's what I'm getting. I do feel like your person is going to have a lot of chemistry with you. So they're going to be very attracted to you and you to them. They are, there's going to be some passion here, which is beautiful. You guys are going to, I feel like this is going to turn out to be a really deep, loving, committed relationship here. I feel like your person really wants you and needs you in their life. I feel like you're going to bring about a change, like a new beginning for them. I do. I feel like there's this new chapter of your lives that's going to begin together, and it's going to be lovely. So let's get some more cards here. We have refine your attention and make a plan. So I don't think your person's going to reach out to you. I feel like you're going to have to reach out to them. I feel like they're saying for you to make a plan, for you. No, this is about them and work. This is them needing to open themselves up to this new love that's coming in. This is them not working so hard. This is them giving you the time and attention that you're going to need from them. This is them doing that. This is them knowing that they have to do that, knowing that they have to make a change, knowing that they're going to have to spend a little less time working and a little bit more time catering to you. But this, I feel like this is you though. I feel like this card is you having to make a plan. Maybe they want you to make plans with them. I'm feeling like they want you to make the first move. I don't know. I keep saying that. I got to stop saying that. I do know why, because this is what I'm getting from Spirit. This is what I'm channeling. So I don't know why I say that. But I'm trying to make sense of what I'm getting, what I'm feeling. And I kind of feel like they want you to make a plan. They want you to reach out. They want you to do something. But they're going to be willing to do this. They're going to be willing to give you the attention that you seek. So, at least that's good. All right, let's see what else your person is thinking and feeling. Compromise, right? And rest. Okay, also from the compromise card, what I'm feeling is that your person might have different views than you. I feel like maybe you have different political views, or maybe religious views. I don't know. There's some kind of a difference between the two of you, but you guys are going to find a way to compromise that. Maybe you guys are just going to agree to disagree sometimes. I feel like there's a mutual respect for each other, that you guys are going to respect each other's stance or opinions without resenting each other for them or trying to make the other one change their mind. You know, maybe your person's very spiritual and you're religious. You know, maybe you were raised in the church and you don't necessarily agree with their choices, or vice versa. But you're going to find a way to compromise. I do. I feel like you guys are going to respect each other enough to say, okay, we can agree to disagree. I still love you. Your person needs to rest. Your person does. I think they're coming to this realization that they work too hard and that they just need to take some time out to recharge and to have fun with you. So, I don't know, maybe a vacation's in order for the two of you. All right, let's get some more. We have the Thinking Woman and Caring Connections. So, Your person is wise. Your person is smart. Your person appreciates knowledge. There we go. Hence the heart-to-heart conversations, right? They like knowing things. They just like knowing things. They probably do research or read a lot, or I don't know, but they're somebody who just appreciates education and knowledge and being in the know. But your person is very warm and loving and caring, and this is going to be a very warm, loving, caring relationship. That's beautiful. So yeah, this looks like it's going to work out for you guys. Let's get a love advice card here. And we have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. All right. So maybe there's a storm brewing here for either you or your person. And once that storm clears away, you guys come together and have a perfect union here. Feels pretty good to me. All right, let's get you some charms. Looking good. I feel like you guys are both so very attracted to each other. Look, here's friends again. So friends are going to play a part in this relationship somehow. So either maybe you're going to meet each other through friends, or you're going to start out as friends, and this is going to develop into something bigger and better. But there's something to do with friends. You got it twice, so it's important. They want you to see the bigger picture. So, yeah, this is going to work out. And they're saying the bigger picture says that this is going to be beautiful. So see that bigger picture, because it is going to feel like a gift once you guys get together. Oh, I said you're going to travel. Look, I said you're going to need a vacation, right? You guys are going to travel together. That's been coming up a lot lately, traveling. I guess with the world starting to open up again, people are getting that itch to travel. So I think that you guys are going to take a trip together. That's beautiful. Your person is very wise, like the owl. That's awesome. Look, they see things clearly. They're very logical. They do. They try to make sense of things. They try to see the truth and see the bigger picture. This is, what is this? The little boy charm. So maybe your person has a son, or maybe you have a son. But you got the little boy charm, so I don't know what that means other than that. You have the lotus flower. So the lotus flower is something so beautiful that grows from mud, right? Something not as beautiful. So, I don't know. Maybe, like, didn't I say something about a storm somewhere? A storm through turmoil. A blessing will soon be revealed. So maybe there's something muddy, something messy that that either you or your person has to go through to get to this beautiful, amazing relationship. The bee is all about community, right? And working for the highest good of the community and for the queen. So, I just love that charm. I think it's going to be good. And the star. This is a star, the starfish, but it's a star. This is your person. This is going to work out, and it's going to shine bright, and they're going to be a star in your life. Finally, you got the gingerbread man and chocolate. They're the last two charms. I just feel like this is going to be really sweet. This caring connection, very sweet, very loving, very good. So I think that your person, really would like a relationship with you. But I feel like you might have to make that step. For some reason, I'm feeling that way. I feel like you might have to make a plan, put a plan together for them, to reach out to them or something. Anyway, that's what I got for you, pile 3. Please give the video a like if you liked this reading, because I want to know whether I should add it to the lineup or not. But yeah, so by the likes, I'll know. If it gets enough likes, I know that I should add it to the lineup, and we'll do it again. Maybe longer, maybe I'll tweak it, whatever. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, because that helps me so very much and makes me very grateful. So until next time, love and light.